to share some information that I read in an article, and I believe you may find it helpful in you building a stronger connection in your relationships. The article talks about two different types of self-awareness. Now, the first type is going to be internal. Internal self-awareness is how you view yourself. It would include you being aware of what you're good at, what your weaknesses are, and what your triggers are. And an example of you operating in your internal self-awareness is if you and your partner are having a disagreement or an argument, and you know if it continues, then you are likely to say something hurtful to your partner, or you may say something that you will regret later, and you don't want to do that. So you decide to walk away and come back once you are able to calm down, and then you can go ahead and continue. Now, the other type of self-awareness is going to be external. External self-awareness is how other people view you and how other people are experiencing you. And your ability to understand that viewpoint would be you tapping into your external self-awareness. Now, when it comes to external self-awareness, that would indicate that you have received feedback from the other individual experiencing you, or you were able to read the room and gather how you are being experienced by the other person. Now, an example of you operating in external self-awareness is if, let's say, you get feedback from someone and you now understand that by calling someone 11 times because they didn't pick up the phone at work is not showing them that you care. You thought doing that showed them you care about them. However, you got feedback and you were advised that that comes off as overbearing and crazy, and you don't want to come off that way. So you now call one time and you're okay with that. When it comes to internal and external self-awareness, being able to balance the two of them can help you in having a better outcome in your relationships. Now, one way to measure where you fall when it comes to the self-awareness spectrum, think about how you are when you get feedback, whether that be at work or friendship, your partner, a family member. How are you when you get that feedback? Are you receptive to it, or do you get defensive? Do you deny it? Does it cause a problem? Does it make you upset? Do you just dismiss it before allowing it to sink in? If you find yourself doing that more often than not, and you are attempting to have a stronger connection or build stronger relationships, then I would encourage you to think about tapping more into your external self-awareness and see if that doesn't give you a better outcome. Now, the article that I am talking about, I am going to link it in the description box. It does give a more work relationship viewpoint. However, I definitely think you can apply it in your personal relationships as we talked about today. So definitely check it out. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate you tuning in.